Namaskar, good evening. I am super nervous, honestly. I have done so many shows. I have performed everywhere almost, but today, right now, I'm completely blank. Well, okay, let me just take some deep breathe. It's okay to be nervous actually, because if you're not nervous, then that means you're trying to, have a different impression on others, and you're just too confident, which I'm clearly not. So let me just thank you. Thanks to each and every one right here. See, I'm again nervous. I'm fumbling. I am Prakruti Mishra. I'm a 26-year-old national award-winning actor. Uh, Thank you, TEDx. Thank you, DAV School Unit 8, for actually inviting me over here and making me feel so good to be standing right in front of this beautiful audience. Some of you must be knowing me, and some of you must not be knowing me, which is okay. So I did a film on Hotstar. I have done a show on NTV called Bitti Business Wali. I am a finalist of MTV Ace of Space Season 2. I have done more than 20-25 films in Odia, and also have won a national award for a Odia film called Hello RC. Also, I have done a Odia movie called Kauri Konya, where I was the host dancing on a dance number. So yeah, I have had everything on my platter, and which was amazing. So when I was invited to the TED Talk, I thought what it is that I'm going to talk about, what makes me different than others, or what it is that I'm going to share about. Well, so far I think I have come to an extent, and there's a long, long way to go. I think my mic is troubling me. But, anyways, moving on. Um I have come so far. I think I have a very long way to go. But today I'm going to talk about what actually made me come here till this far. So let's start from the start. I was a child actor when at the age of 4, my mom got me into Odissi dance class, and I was always raised in the ambience of industry, in the movie Odia film industry. My father is a very renowned music director, Mr. Manmath Mishra. My mother is a playback singer and Doordarshan newsreader, Mrs. Krishna Mishra. So I had the directors and producers always at my place. So at the age of 5, they saw this little girl throwing things in the house and jumping around everywhere. So they asked my father ki Jio ko ଟିକେ ଝିଅ film କରିବ କି heroine ର ଛୁଆ ବେଳ play କରିବ କି to play the child role of an actress. So I said yeah, why not. They literally took me and made me stand in front of the camera, and I never looked back. I enjoyed it so much. I loved dancing. I enjoyed singing. I loved being on the sets. And I used to always see actresses like Anu Chaudhary and Rachna Banerjee, and they used to inspire me like anything. And I used to be like, oh, this is where I want to be, like, this is what I think I'm best at. So that is how I got into the industry, and I really, really enjoyed a lot. Then in my 10th, I was an ICC student, and like every other Odia parent, 60% निहाती नहीं आसीबो तापरे तोर जहा करिवार अछि करिवो. So then I scored 66%, gave 6% extra bonus to my parents, and trust me, my parents are so cute. They actually celebrated my 66% glory, which was fine. I mean, I am very happy with it. Then they asked me, do you really want to be an actress? I said yes. I don't think I know anything other than acting, dancing and singing, so I definitely want to become an actress. So I was launched in a movie called Thukul, which was directed by the legendary Prashant Nanda, alongside with your school alumni, Mr. Babushan Mahante. I must tell you, DAV School Unit 8 has some crazy talents. One is Bhumika, my favorite superstar co-actor. Please give a big round of applause for DAV School Unit 8. So that is how I started my Odia film career. I made some very bad decisions also, made some good decisions as well. Then one point of time I realized that, okay, now next, what is next? What I'm going to do next? Because in regional movies, we really have this problem. Not a problem, I would say, but that's changing right now. We usually only have hero-oriented cinemas. We really don't have scopes for heroines to play some very strong characters. So that point of time, I realized, and I always thought this, that I'm meant for bigger picture. I always thought that I could actually bring some change. Why there is no one from Odisha to go and work in Bollywood that on a front foot? I told my parents that, guys, I think I need to go to Bombay. And my dad was like, "Ki pagal hai jaichi." But then I kind of convinced my mom and dad, because I was 18 years old. My brother accompanied me, and we both went to Bombay. Again, my brother got me into Bhavan Andheri College. I did my graduation there. Again, coming to the Odia parents thing that pathata kamiba katha nui, tapre jaha korcho karo. So I got into the graduation and I completed my graduation. But there was a lot of hustle. Like, I was 18, 19 years old. I come from a very middle class family, so where finance, money is also plays a very big role. And I'm going to come to that part that financially you need to be very, very clear and you need to have a plan that if you want to pursue your dream, if you want to go and follow your passion, you really need to have a backup plan to manage all your accounts because your rent, your maintenance and everything. And I used to come back Odisha and do Odia films here, earn some money, go back there, survive my life, like lead my life in Bombay. However, then somebody advised me that if you really want to work in Bollywood, you got to stay in Bombay. And I took that advice for real and I stayed there. In 2016, I came back, I went back again to Bombay and I thought I'll stick here for a while. Auditions after auditions, auditions after auditions, and I got a lot of rejections. And coming from a place like Odisha where people see and give so much of love, cut to standing in a line with 100 other people in that sweat and in that rejection. So everything was giving me like a lot of exhaustion. I was already exhausted, I was tired. And in 2018, I remember I decided to change my plan. I had a plan to get into Bollywood. I thought Bombay mere liye nahi hai. I think I should move to South industry because I think it's getting very tougher for me here. My brother is in Chennai. I'll go there. I'll try in South industry. उससे पहले I got a call for a TV show called Bitti Business Wali. They said कि please come and give the audition for it. I said ठीक है ये भी वही होगा. I'll go there. They'll say yeah you and the other girl is shortlisted, but that other girl always gets selected. And that happens because I think मेरा time एक ना एक दिन तो ज़रूर आएगा. One day my day will come. So I used to always be very optimistic about it. I packed my bags. I said, okay, fine, I'll just give this last audition. I gave the audition for Bitti Business Wali, waited for 5 days, nothing happened. My friends were there in Bombay. We went for a trip to Lonavala. While coming back from Lonavala with a flat tire, I get a call that you have been selected for the character Bitti, and that was the main lead of the show. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, you have. Can you please come down to the office? It was 9 o'clock in the night, and I took a cab from Panvel, and I rushed down to the office. And there was the agreement paper that I was signing Bitti Business Wali as a main lead. I came back home. I celebrated with my friends. The next day I wake up, I get a call from nowhere that, listen, Prakruti Mishra, you have got a national award. I'm like, what? How did that just happen? And everywhere, everybody started calling me, all the news channels and everyone. Then I realized that God has its amazing way of blessing the stubborn kids, the stubborn dreamers. So let me tell you something here that never ever stop dreaming and have the audacity for your ambition. When I say audacity, I mean to say you just be brave and be bold and never ever think that you are something that nothing can happen to you. Everything can happen to you. I myself feel sometimes that did I really get a national award at the age of 24? Yes, I did, because I believed in my dreams. Since then, my life actually took a upside down, I won't say downside up. I had my lows. I thought of changing my plan right at that moment. My entire world changed. I got a national award. I got a show in TV. I did that for 2 years. And then I got into a reality show called MTV Ace of Space, which was an exact turning moment for my life. My social media got boosted up. Everybody started recognizing me through that reality show. It gave Odisha a lot of attention as well, which was actually my motive of going to that reality show. All of that happened, and after I was done with MTV Ace of Space, everything, now there is a Hindi movie that I did called Prachand, which is under the editing and which is coming out very, very soon on a national level OTT platform. Then I did a movie on Hotstar, which also got a lot of recognition in festival films. So the whole point here of me telling that you need to be hungry, you guys need to understand that you are no less than anyone. Just wear good clothes. You should know what you wear. You should know what you're talking to a person when you're in a full room of people. Have your networking sorted. That is very important. If you guys want to go out, if you guys want to do something outside, make your state proud about yourself. Be confident enough to, walk up to the room and just shine there. Because we are no less. Lot of people told me, तुम्हारा नाक ठीक नहीं है, ये तुम ना अपना ये करवा लो, तुम ना अपना वो करवा लो. I was like, no, I am talented, I'll get work. I am talented, I am going to reach where I'm supposed to reach. The only thing that I need to do is not give up. So that is my whole point to all of you guys, that no matter what happens, you guys should never give up on your dreams, and you guys should never feel that you are any less than anybody. Be it Shah Rukh Khan, Priyanka Chopra, they all have gone through this to that. And focus on creating your name as a brand. What makes me different, I feel, is that I have created a brand of my own name, of my own social media account. Also, a lot of people have this perception about me, of me being very bold, very brave. But let me tell you one thing, to especially to my young girls: if you're a girl, you have brains, you have your opinion, you are a threat to some of the people in the society. But don't worry, you will also have people, those who will invite you, those who will praise you, those who will support you for the cause you're doing. I wouldn't be wrong if I say that every morning I wake up with the same power, with the same passion, with the same energy, to be standing in a platform like this every time and to get love from all of you guys. And before I conclude, I would like to say one thing. To become an overnight success, you'll have to become a everyday hustler. And this is Prakruti Mishra signing off. Again, being a little nervous because it's the first time I'm coming ahead and talking to you guys. I hope you forgive me for my mistakes and be confident like I was today. And I think I nailed it. Thank you so much, guys.